with that down, guys, let's talk about this, shall we? When you're talking about blockbuster entertainment, you're not necessarily talking about Garfield. Garfield, the movie, or sorry, yes, no, not Garfield the movie, the Garfield movie.
The Garfield movie.
Yeah.
Not Garfield the movie, the Garfield movie, with the voice of Chris Pratt, also the voice of Mario, came out. And listen, it only made $260 million worldwide. But the movie only cost $60 million to make. And you could tell. The movie wasn't very good. I know Ray liked it, but the movie was not very good. Still, whatever. And even though I do believe by the end of the day it ended up being profitable for them, I never expected them to make another one. But lo and behold, according to Deadline, Chris Pratt returns to voice Garfield as Alcon Entertainment unveils sequel details. Chris Pratt is signed on to voice Garfield in Alcon Entertainment's animated theatrical sequel to last year's The Garfield Movie, based on the iconic comic strip Garfield, with Sony Pictures distributing. Producers are in talks with potential writers and directors, and additional casting will be announced shortly. Mark Dindal directed the Garfield movie, whose voice cast also included Samuel L. Jackson, Hannah Wingingham, Ving Rhames, Nicholas Hoult, Cecilia Strong, Harvey Guillen, Snoop Dogg, and others. Now, look. This Garfield movie had its moments. It did. It had an incredibly hilarious moment where I think it was, there was this joke they did in it, Rob, that no kid in that theater was going to get. But they come across a possum and it's roadkill. Like it's run over by a car. And like Garfield says something along the lines of this thing's dead. And says, no, it's a possum. It's acting. And Garfield says, I don't care if this is Daniel Day Possum. That thing's dead. And I'm like, I loved that joke. I laughed. I was like, the whole theater was quiet. And all you hear is this Italian guy going, ha, ha. Like I was laughing my ass off at the joke. But nobody else in the theater, certainly none of the kids got it. But it had some endearing moments. Like, it wasn't a terrible movie, but it was not very good. And while it may have been profitable, only $260 million worth of people worldwide went to go see it. Like, to me, these are the types of numbers that you go, if you're the guy in the studio, you go, whew, okay, it was a win. We made some money on it. Let's take the win and go home. I don't think this movie will do as well as the last one. I really don't. I don't see the point in doing this. I don't know why Chris Pratt will come back and do it. Jonathan kind of pointed out the reason to me earlier. I got an idea. Yeah, it has to do with dollars. I mean, he's getting dollars other places too, but I don't know. I think this is a mistake. Rob, what do you think about this?
Well, Garfield's not exactly at the height of his pop culture powers.
No.
And what did the Garfield, it was 20 years between Garfield movies. Like one came out in 2004 and the other one came out in 2020.
Bill Murray did the voice of Garfield before or something?
Something like that. Look, you know what? If I'm just happy they're making another movie and people are getting paid. And if Chris Pratt, if the movie was only made for 60 million plus marketing and it made 250, maybe it broke even.
I think it was probably profitable.
And animated films have a much bigger life because people will watch them forever. Kids will watch animated movies forever. They're not sitting down going,
Are they watching this one, though? Are they watching this one?
I think kids will watch anything that's animated. So obviously there is some dollar value, and Chris Pratt probably has to work for an afternoon voicing Garfield,
just voice the whole thing in an afternoon.
So yeah, I mean, and he probably gets a nice paycheck, he has a little back end deal. So for him, I'm sure it's great. And you know what? Maybe they'll come up with a really scintillating plot.
You're right.
It'll just be hard hitting. It'll be like The Empire Strikes Back of the Garfield franchise, The Godfather 2 of the Garfield franchise.
Strikes Back of the Garfield
franchise.
What does he shoot like Otis or Odie in the head and the boat?
Odie never told you what happened to your mother. Told me enough. But yeah, I mean, hey, movies getting made, people getting paid. That's what I like to see.
And again, I got to reemphasize, the first one, as low as it was and as bad as it was, it made money.
Yeah.
It made money. So I don't know. Guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Are you excited about the fact that they're going to make the Garfield movie too? I can barely contain my enthusiasm. Whatever you guys think about it, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.